Okay, well, I want to welcome everybody to our first partner preview. My name is Dave Kuhn. I am the Director of Business Development and Marketing for the Southern California PGA. And we're really excited today to have golfcritique.com be our first partner for this new series that we're doing to highlight all of our great partners and what they do for the section and for you, the member. And, we have two PGA members here today from golfcritique.com, and I'm going to introduce Ashley Huizing, who is a PGA member here in Southern California, and she works for golfcritique.com. So, Ashley, welcome, and thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you so much, Dave. I'm super excited to be a part of this company, Golf Critique, and to be able to work with Jeremy. So Jeremy and I were first acquainted based on what I do for 20 and 20, and he's been such a supporter of mine that he became a supporter on my trip. And when he told me about what he's doing and how he's changing the game, I immediately became a supporter of his. So much so that I am your new territory manager here in Southern California. So I'm going to turn it over to Jeremy. He's a PGA member out of North Carolina, the founder, creator of Golf Critique. I encourage all of you guys to jump on board, be a part of this. This is super game changing, and it's one of a kind and singularly unique in this golf space. So Jeremy Lee, the mic is yours.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Well, good morning to everyone. It's afternoon here in Pinehurst, North Carolina. And first of all, I want to thank you for attending the webinar. Really thank Dave and his team in Southern California PGA for allowing us to do this, but we are so excited to partner with Southern California PGA, and we're really just excited about what the future is of golfcritique.com. A little bit about me. I've been in the business for 25 years. I started out actually as a superintendent and graduated at turf and golf course management degree, spent some time at Augusta, built a couple of Trump's courses up in New York and New Jersey, and then came back and did sales for about 8 years. And I've always had a goal of becoming a PGA professional, so I went back to the daily grind of being an assistant and working my way up. Joined the Golf Channel for a little while, where I really got the ins and outs of what was happening on online and in the golf space from that perspective. And then I took a head pro job here in the Pinehurst area. About 3 years ago, I started this journey of building golfcritique.com. We've been in development now with a web designer for about a year and a half, and we just launched at the PGA show in 2020. And so I am now full-time running golfcritique.com. We have 16 reps across the country, including Ashley there in Southern California, and we have one in Canada as well. And honestly, today we're just going to show you the platform. Feel free to ask questions throughout if you want to put it in the chat box, and kind of Ashley and Dave can kind of just interrupt me and let me know any questions that come up. Otherwise, we can discuss after the webinar as well. At the end of the day, we're trying to become the best search engine in golf, golfcritique.com, and we are really wanting everybody to partner because we're not just about a company trying to search and find things. We're about growing this game in a organic way, and that's just through the word of mouth. So who are we? We're simply just an all-in-one gateway search engine by PGA professionals. I'm a PGA professional. One of my partners is a PGA professional. We employ 70% of our sales reps are PGA professionals. But we're doing online reviews. We do golf rounds, an amazing instructor directory and booking, golf travel packages, and then we have an entertainment hub as well. What makes us so unique is we don't take any round revenue whatsoever. We give 100% back to you and even create an additional source of revenue through our membership network. Now, we are big with reviews, and the reason that we are is because most consumers say they are influenced by reviews. 93% of people say purchases are influenced by reviews. And so what we've seen in the golf industry for some reason, and I don't know if it's the same in California, but as we've done a research here in the East Coast and in the Midwest, we've found that a lot of professionals are scared or just are kind of anti-review. And based on consumer data, we almost want to change this perception, because what has happened in the golf industry is that we've been afraid to send people to review, And then all of a sudden now when we get a bad review, it becomes even more prevalent on the site because we're not allowing the people who do support our clubs and do want to talk good things about us to do that on a regular basis. And so what we're trying to do is kind of change that perception, get as many good reviews as possible, all of the people who support your clubs in different areas of the country. And then if we get a bad review here and there, it's not going to hurt us near as bad. 68% of people said they would actually leave a review if you physically asked them. And so that was a very, very surprising stat to me as well. I would say 20 or 30%, maybe even 10 to 20% when I first started this. And so it's great to see that how prevalent reviews have become and how important they are to our business. And so this is a very big traffic generator, and that's what's going to help this site generate a lot of traffic as well. And our goal over the next, 6 months now, 7 months, COVID did put us a little bit behind just with everything that's been happening with that. But our goal is to get 200 courses and 200 instructors per PGA section on average across the country. And we believe that we have a sales force and the connection with the PGA of America and that will allow us to do that. Now, our process is simple. We're just asking you to send your customers to us to review. There's no monthly cost. We don't believe in barter. There's no commission splits. It is literally just an opportunity for you guys to go out there and really push your customers to golfcritique.com to review. Now, we do ask a couple things of you in return. The first thing is we are very big in QR codes. And the reason that we're big in QR codes is because we can send that consumer exactly where we want them to go. So we do that for you guys. We give you a QR code that is either for your instruction or for your course or for your resort. And instead of sending that customer to a buffet of courses or maybe just our homepage or anything like that, we don't do that. We send them directly to your page to which you control. So they're going to be able to see your information. They're going to be able to review you very easily, sign up, et cetera, et cetera. The second thing we would like you to do is offer an incentive to the consumer if they're a premium member of ours, and we'll explain that here in a second, to review. We want to incentivize more people to review, give them something to come back to. We wanted to really create a way that people came back to your club instead of going out and looking for the next best deal. We found that in our research that if we just dangle a little bit of a carrot, that they're willing to come back without looking for a huge deal. It's just almost like a thank you. They feel appreciative. They want to show and bring business back to your club. So we're trying to create some retention for you in the club space. These are only good for 7 days, and so we're trying to get that customer back to you very, very quickly. Again, they're very customizable. We'll explain how that works in your dashboards, and then you can do it for all kinds of things. You don't have to do it off a round. You could do a free bucket of range balls. We just ask that it's a $5 value. The last thing that we ask you to do as a premium member or as a premium partner is to add teed up perks to our platform. And this is how we make money. This is how we generate the additional revenue for you. And these are not barter. We're not asking you to barter around for our services. 100% of the difference is your revenue. So it's just the perk itself to which you control. So if your business model says, I want to give a bucket of range balls with every round, with every perk that you offer through the site, then that's your prerogative. If you want to give $20 off a round, that's your prerogative. If you want to give a cart fee, that's your prerogative. We don't control how much you give us. We just want you to add that perk to help generate new customers to come to you and give us the ability to make money for our side of the site and operate the site. Now, we're not asking this to be foursomes. We're asking this just to be really individual rounds. So we're talking about one single foursome a day. And what's cool about it is we don't actually require it to be available every day or to be used every day. So by that, I mean, let's just say you look at your tee sheet on Monday and on Thursday, it's really slow. And so instead of me offering any perks on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because your tee sheet looks good, we could put them all for Thursday. So you can label it as Thursday only 20% off or whatever the perk was. So what happens on Monday? We sell 4 of them. They go off the market. Tuesday, we sell 4 of them. Great. Wednesday, maybe we sell 2. Yes, they were available every day, but now I just added 10 rounds to your Thursday, which was slow. The goal of our site is not to take rounds that somebody's going to be willing to come pay full rate for. We want to be able to fill in those spots. So you can be very aggressive with this and have somebody always watching and filling in those spots that you want. Or you can be very hands-off and just put a blanket 10% off for any of the members. Like I said, even though you're a premium member, it doesn't mean every member of our site gets the perk. It's just 4 available per day to only our members. Now, going on into the receipt printer and into the QR code, we found that 90% of golf courses across the country who use a receipt printer don't utilize the bottom of the receipt. This is a great marketing avenue for you, and we want to become that company. We really want to become the ability to put this QR code on the bottom of your receipt printers. And if you have a iPhone on you and you've used QR codes, you can simply scan this right now. And what you'll see is this takes you to, of course, a brand new resort here in North Carolina. And so you'll kind of see how your user experience is. Like I said, we're not trying to drive them to our homepage or a buffet of other courses or your competitors. We really want that customer to go to you and be able to sign up through your course. And we'll show you why that's important moving forward. The vouchers and the perks live within the golfer dashboard. So this ensures that they won't be able to use this twice. And as you can see, it's very specific in what it says. $5 off for golf course name. And this $5 off could be $5 off any round or $5 off a bucket of balls or, whatever you want to put it as. Has an expiration date, valid only for that person. So that person can't ever go copy this and use it for his buddy. And then the message you decide to put in there as well. And this is all controllable in your dashboard. Once they come into your shop, they'll simply show this to you on their phone. You have them click redeem or you click redeem yourself and it automatically goes into their history. Now for the teed up perks and offers, this works the exact same way. And again, you can see you can be very customizable on what you name it. So you can put the date that it's available for, Thursday, and then once it's claimed, you can see it's blocked out. And so that won't be available till midnight the following, that evening for the following day. Again, you have complete control over these. You price it based on your business model of what you want to put out there. But this can now be your site to manage what offers that you offer out there, and that it's limited. Now you can put up to 8 up on your live profile at any time, and everything that you do is in real time. So as soon as you change it, it's automatically uploaded into your live site. Now this is an example of what the redemptions of the perks and vouchers look like. As you can see, they go right in here. They would basically say the name of the club, when it was claimed, what it's good for. They click on view, it comes up with that previous page I just showed you on the voucher, and then you hit redeem and it's good to go. Now the process is simple. Yes, you manage your dashboards and you do that on that end, but you can, like I said, you can be very aggressive, you can be very hands-off, but at the end of the day, all we're wanting you to do is really use us as your official review site. And basically just saying, hey, thanks for playing after your round. If you could tell us about your experience, we greatly appreciate it. And by the way, we have some great offers there as well. We believe that just based on that last line, it'll be enough curiousness from your golfers to say, hey, I got to at least check this out. And so we really truly feel like we can hit that 68% of your consumers that will go and at least look at it and decide if they're going to review or not. Again, bypassing all the other pages. This is just going to give them quick access to your page only until they decide to move off of your page from that point. Now, this is an example of how the pages, if you haven't went to golfcritique.com yet and kind of looked through everything that we had there, these are kind of how the pages are set up. We have a review card, how many people recommend your club. We have photos. We're very big into the logos. If you look at other search engines, for some reason, we don't push a lot of logos. We believe golfers are very logo-centric. Plus, we want to create a shop button, kind of create your own Amazon online to where we can extend that golf shop beyond just your brick and mortar. And so this will be a great way for you to add functions. You just basically sell it through the site, and then you mail it out or ship it out of your golf shop directly to that consumer. The great thing about this is once you become a partner, we link your Book Now button, your booking engine on your website, to your page on our site. So when they click Book Now, this gets directly redirected to your website for them to book that round. Again, 100% is your revenue. We have no interest in pulling any revenue from the course whatsoever. We're just trying to drive traffic to our site to create that membership revenue for us as a business. Now, this is important because now once your customer has scanned the code or used your specific URL code, they're going to come in and they're going to see this page. They're basically going to have a chance to sign up, register, and then they're going to be able to choose. They can either choose free, or they can choose an annual membership, or they can choose a premium membership. If they choose free, they can review any partner or they can actually review any of the 14,000 golf courses in the US, 2,000 courses in Canada, any instructor, any resort that's on the platform. We have no booking fees whatsoever. And it also collects data for you, and I'll show you how important that is moving forward. If they become a premium subscriber, well, the $5 voucher I asked you to do to incentivize our members to review, that is now going to be available to them. They're now going to have access to all the perks that you offer as well. So you can feel confident that not a single person with a voucher or a perk that comes into your facility is not a paid member of this site, which I'll show you why that's a good thing, because they're actually benefiting you guys in the industry as a whole based on this additional revenue that I'm sharing with all of the partner clubs and instructors and resorts across the country. Again, no booking fees whatsoever, premium access to our entertainment side of our business. We have discounts from our sponsors that are available to premium members. We have really some member-only tournaments that we're going to host here in Pinehurst, as well as other great partners across the country. And we have some exclusive member experiences with our brand ambassadors too. And we'll kind of show you one of those things that's coming up here shortly. Now, the data collection is huge in my mind, because I always remembered as a PGA professional, when I was using a third-party booking engine, they never shared data, and it drove me crazy. It didn't make any sense. We do not believe in that philosophy. You are sharing your customers with us, whether it's a guest at your place or one of your avid golfers that play your facility. And so that's really your customer. And so we look at it from this standpoint. Hey, if you're willing to push our QR code at your facility or the URL through your database or email database or however you want to promote it, then every single person that you bring to us that signs up for golfcritique.com is going to go directly into your data collection in your dashboard to have in real time. So that means you're going to be able to see any of your free members, anybody who signed up for monthly premium memberships, anybody who signed up for premium annual memberships. You're going to be able to see their name, their email, their phone number, where they're from, and the renewal date of when it's coming up the next year. What's also great is you can export this. So we can export it into a CVS file or an Excel file, and you can simply update that or upload that into a Constant Contact or MailChimp or something like that you'll be able to go out and market to those individuals and really help, whether it's things at your club that you want to market to them or whether you want to take them from a free member to a monthly member. These are things that can be very beneficial to you in both aspects. Now, let's talk about your benefits as a partner. Again, no monthly fee. We don't believe in barter. We don't believe in commission splits. You receive 100% of the revenue from all the rounds booked. Any of the offers or any of the perks that are claimed, 100% of the difference is paid to you at the club. So you don't have to worry about ever having to call us to have somebody change a tee time or cancel something and get their money back. We never collect any of that money. That money goes to you. But this is where it gets better. So as we said, if anybody scans the QR code at your facility, that person is locked into you. And it doesn't matter if John from Nebraska is visiting Southern California, he plays one of your golf courses, becomes a member and he goes back to Nebraska, well, that doesn't matter. He's still your customer because you were the person that sent him to us. And that's how we work. We're benefiting the person who sends us the most people. Going into your dashboard, and for every person who becomes a paid member of the site, we now pay you $1 per premium member per month for the life of that member. I know Southern California, you guys have a 12-month season. I grew up in the Santa Barbara area. My father was Air Force at Vandenberg Air Force Base. And so I played golf all summer long, all year long. And so, we know you guys push some rounds through with your weather and everything that you have. So for those of you who are doing 60, 80, 90,000 rounds a year, just to think about the potential that this could be for you if you got even 20% of them to sign up and become a member of golfcritique.com. That could be a significant amount of money every month. Looking at a more average across the United States, let's just say we have the average right now is 30,000 rounds across the U.S. And let's just say we have 10,000 of those are individual golfers that come through. If we just had a 3% success rate, we'd be paying you guys $3,600 a year just for simply putting the QR code at your facility and offering some perks to our members. But don't forget, we pay for the life of that member. So if the member continues to renew, any new member on top of that, it's just like compounds all the way through. So if we get to year 2, that's $7,200. Again, for those of you who are doing 80, 90,000 rounds a year, think about the kind of potential that could be down the road if we're 2 or 3 years into this thing and we have a really good success rate of people going and attaching. What's also great about that is you noticed in the data collection, we have a free member, annual member, and a monthly member. Annual members, anybody who pays on an annual membership, you guys get paid up front as well. So if you're doing your math, you're going to get $12 up front for every member that you bring to us if they do the annual membership. So you guys can incentivize them to do the annual membership. Maybe you want to do a little discount off your shop or whatever you guys want to do. It doesn't matter to us. It's based on what you see the benefit of from this standpoint. But it could mean huge revenue for you down the road. Or even immediately. Depends on how much traffic you have going through your site. Now, looking at just the industry as a whole, just if we took our 17 territories that we currently have right now and we hit that 200 courses per market, we'd be looking at average 30,000 rounds, 8.5 million mentions per month. It's pretty amazing how the power of numbers. And we're not talking about visits. We're just talking about, hey, scan the QR code, review, et cetera, et cetera. But what that does is it makes us a major player in the industry across the U.S. and across Canada. I'm also happy to announce that we just implemented our global registration. And so now we can add any golfer, any instructor, any resort, any golf course in the entire world to our platform. And we are so excited about that because, yes, especially as Southern California, where people come in from all over the world, it doesn't matter. As we continue to grow, this means it gives you an audience of worldwide, and it gives you potential to make money. Let's just say people are in from Japan or Spain or Europe, and they come in and they visit. They see, they have places in Europe as well, or they travel a lot and they see the benefit of the resort side of our business. They become a member. You're now making money off of somebody in England that you may never ever see again that comes to yours, just by simply sending that customer to us to make a review. Again, if they sign up for free, let's just say you get 10,000 people that just review your course. And 4 months down the road, we add Whistling Straits, Pinehurst, and Bandon Dunes to our platform. And those 10,000 people say, oh man, I definitely got to do this. I'm basically paying for my membership in one trip. Boom, they sign up. Well, guess what? Because you sent them to us first, you just now added $10,000 a month to your bottom line. Again, we're benefiting those who really push the QR codes, who bring in the most members to our site, or the most people to review. And as they grow with us, and that's really our job as a corporate, is to take them from a free member to a paid member. So as long as you're sending them to us for free, we're working hard on our end to convert them to a paying member. So then now we can pay you that additional revenue. And my goal is to have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 10 million members, worldwide, which could be significant revenue for courses all over the world. Now, we believe that we can do more. I mean, honestly, and that's where our relationship with Southern California PGA, that is, we really feel like, yes, we want to get the 24 million golfers playing more, but what we really want to do is turn it into 50 million golfers, really change the supply and demand of golf. And we believe that we can do it through our associations, and we believe that we can do it through our instruction side of the business. So talking about the associations, you guys can feel confident as well, because we don't want to just be a title sponsor with Southern California. We don't want to just be a silver sponsor with Southern California PGA. We want to grow. We want to help the game. We want to help them do programs that drive more people to the game, so you guys have more customers. And so what we do is, you can feel confident that we take an additional 10 cents on top of your dollar that we're paying you for everybody that you send to us, and we're giving it back to the association as well. And so you can kind of see, hey, we hope that this turns into scholarship opportunities. We hope this turns into maybe free meetings for your assistants, whatever we can do to help grow the game. Maybe we do free clinics that we can actually pay the golf professionals to come do the free clinics through how much revenue is being generated through this program. We leave this up to the association to figure out what's in the best need of your territory or your PGA section. But I just want you guys to know that we are fully behind the association. We are fully behind you guys to figure out how we get as many people to the game as humanly possible there in Southern California. Now, going into the Golf Hub side, this is our entertainment side, and we kind of do a cross marketing between getting people who want entertainment to put eyeballs on golfcritique.com and people on golfcritique.com to put eyes on our entertainment side of our business. And so, as you can see, Golf Hub lives within golfcritique.com. These are not two separate websites. And this is just a compilation of blogs, videos, and podcasts that revolve around golf. And so we're really, really excited about what this is going to do. We're obviously going to reach out to all of our golf contributors all around the world and get them to bring their content to us. What does that do for you? Well, that brings information, or that brings eyeballs to you that would maybe not normally be there. If we're bringing in, like a Rick Shields or somebody who's 500,000 followers, nationwide or worldwide, that's going to come in to golfcritique.com and really be able to bring eyeballs to your course on our platform, which we think is a great idea. What's also cool about it is this is a way that we can create additional revenue for you. So not only can contributors do it, but so can you as a golf course. So if you're really good in front of the camera from a teaching aspect, you guys, if it's Southern California that just wants to promote all of Southern California as a show, these are additional ways that you can market for free. It doesn't cost you a dime to put your content on here. And we're going to basically divide out 50% of that revenue among all of our contributors and obviously partners who put stuff on Golf Hub. So in this example, if we had $20,000 in ad revenue, we take $10,000 of it. We divide it out by the number of views or clicks or whatever you want to call it based on what you're looking at. And so say if we had $1 million, we'd pay out a penny per view. We do have a $250 threshold, so you just kind of bank it until you hit $250, and then we'll send that out in a direct deposit to you of your liking. So let's just summarize before we get into the site itself and just kind of what we're looking at from this standpoint. The first thing that we're looking at from all of you is to simply just go claim your golf course. We have all 14,000 golf courses on there currently. All we do is you go in, you hit sign up, you hit course, and then you're able to grab, you're able to basically sign up and then hit claim your course, which I'll show you in just a second. And then that will give you access, complete access to your dashboard. And then that way you can go in there. This doesn't cost you a dime. It doesn't cost you any perks for us, any vouchers that you have to do. This is just a completely free service just to make sure that the information that you have is the latest and greatest available to your customers there in Southern California. To become a partner, then you can actually attach your booking engine to our site, which makes sure that anybody free or paid can book full paying rounds. Then you can generate your QR code, which means you drive people to our site to review and begin earning that additional revenue. Offer the incentive to review, and then add the perks to actually help draw new customers to you and members to you to your golf course. So we're just trying to give you everybody back control. No monthly fee, no barter, no commission splits. You keep 100% of the revenue, and hopefully that you guys see us as a true partner of your course or your instruction, as somebody that just simply wants to drive revenue to your course, not take any of it, and then you guys help us by pushing the QR codes at your facility. Now, I'm going to switch over to the site, but if anybody has any questions up until this point, I'd be happy to answer, or we can just dive right into the site as well. All right, so going into the site itself, if you haven't been on golfcritique.com yet, this is our homepage. This was where somebody would land if they went to Google or something like that. And as you can see, we have a play, learn, stay, review. We're trying to really promote reviews, really promote people talking about golf. What does this do? The more we can get people talking about golf, the more prevalent it is online, the more people that will be interested in the game, and the more people that will be interested in your course as well. Like we say, word of mouth is the best form of advertisement. If we can get all of the people that go through your golf course that love your facilities or love your instruction to get on here and give a review, then that is just great. That's just great marketing and great word of mouth to promote your facility. Now, going into play golf. So I'm here in Pinehurst, so this is going to automatically generate my zip code that's going to be here. And so you'll see, and this will be the same way for all of your clients. As soon as they click in, it'll go by their nearest zip code, and it'll be able to pull up all of the different facilities within that area. Sorry about the delay. We're having some delay issues with my internet today, but as you can see, there's a map as well, and you can kind of jump into each one of them and see where they're located. You can zoom in and see different areas of Southern Pines or Pinehurst or wherever we're at. And then obviously if you go into, let's just look at one of your zip codes there. So let's see, 92024. And you could hit search. As you can see, you can do it by public, private. If you are a private club and you're on this webinar, we have great things for you guys. And just really quickly from a private perspective, because you are a private club, we do not require perks. You do have the ability, it's called membership perks. And so if you guys have a special on a membership, maybe no initiation, maybe free month, whatever you want to do from a membership perspective, then we drive members to you through our lead formula. We also do an internal review system as well. So there's all kinds of things. And then also if somebody comes in and knows they want to be a member at a private club, then they can simply come to our site, filter by private, and be able to find all the private clubs in the facility to look at. So going into, let's just go into, let me go back there because I put that zip code. I want to go to one of your courses.
Hey, Jeremy, if I may, real quick. Hey, guys, so just to touch on the private sector as well. So even if you are private only, if you open your club at all for outings, so Monday outings or some charity events, then all of those people that would sign up would also be under your name as well. So even if you have some sort of a public access, they would be under your account as well. So that's great.
Yeah, no, thank you for that, Ashley. And that's really an important key for the private facilities. Not only are we doing an internal review system for your members, but outings are a great way. Not only are you collecting data for any new member that comes to us, but you're also earning additional revenue on those members from the outing perspective. and it's giving you somebody to actually reach back to and possibly become a member in the future. So there's a lot of different ways from a private perspective that this is a really great program for you as well, without having to make it feel like a public field. We're not trying to do that. We're not trying to give access. We're also introducing a reciprocity to where your members could go to other clubs outside of a 50-mile radius and have access based on pro to pro, saying that we would allow another private facility member to come in and play at your facility. And that's completely optional. That's not required, but definitely something that we're looking at down the road. So just looking at some different clubs in your area, as you can see, we have all the clubs there in Southern California. They're already listed, so it's very simple. If this is one of your clubs, we'll just look at the bridges. And so this is actually a private facility. I wanted to show you this first because, as you can see, we have all the information. This is how you would claim your course. Once you claim it, then you have your dashboard. You can go in and update this information, put all your club amenities. We are going to have a message board coming soon. Again, this is memberships, perks, and offers. We are saying check back soon, so we're going to be changing that language a little bit. But again, that's not required. It's just there. It just lives there for the option if you guys want to do a membership drive or anything like that. On the membership inquiry side, as you can see, it just creates a membership inquiry, and this would go directly to your membership director. So that's a nice little added feature to get people knowing about your club, and maybe somebody's interested in doing a tour from that standpoint. Now going into the public side, so we'll look at, all right, so Encinitas is, again, just a public facility. As you can see, book now. I'm not logged in as a member. I'm not logged in as admin, so that's why my review is blocked out, but normally that would just be a review button. They could go in and review based on everything. As you can see, we use birdies instead of stars. And so that's a great way for, that's just a great way to get out of the positive and negative. We just wanted to be more golf centric, just kind of change it up a little bit, make it unique. People can see us directly from there. Sorry about the background noise. I apologize for that. And then you can go in, and you can see, claim your course. You can put in your slope rating. You can see a scorecard, all kinds of different things that we're going to have there, course details, and then your reviews would be signing up or would be showing right underneath there from that perspective. Now, I do want to jump into instruction really fast because obviously there in Southern California, you guys have a lot of great players coming out of Southern California. I see a lot of your talent that's coming out of there. It's pretty amazing, how well your talent pool is down there. But as you can see, once you're an instructor, this to me is the only one of its kind anywhere on the web. We allow any instructor from any different platform to be able to come onto the platform. So whether you're represented by Titleist or this club or that club, or maybe you're a Operations 36. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just based on the instructor. We do national, and so you can be found from a national perspective. And so we'll just go into one of our instructors that's been with us a while out of Scottsdale. Let's see if I can find him. Yeah, Scott Watkins. So Scott Watkins has been one of our believers from the beginning, and so he's already sent 12 of his students there to review. As you can see, it's 100%. Hey, they should book a lesson here. He's got really great reviews, and this is what happens from the instruction side because you spend so much quality time with them. And just so you guys know, the overall rating is value, communication, and easy to understand. Availability and technology are single because we know that good instructors may not have a lot of availability, and good instructors don't necessarily always use technology. So we do believe the top three are very important. As you can see, that all of his students have given him a strong rating. Scott's perks are right here. As you can see, he's done some really good perks, but as a non-member, I have no access to that. And so this is enticing people to become a member of the site and to create that additional revenue source for you guys. Scott has done a great job. This is where I think it's great because if you ask me who 10 instructors were in Pinehurst, I literally probably could tell you 5, but I couldn't tell you how they teach, their philosophies, which way they like to go. this is a way that you can really promote yourself as an instructor. Tell what you believe in, how you think the game should be played. Throw on some videos, all kinds of different things that you can do with that. Obviously, your teaching platform, who your affiliations are, show some of your staff agreements, some love, and then your lesson rates as well. You can put in there. We are going to add another message board here, which will allow you to talk about clinics, signups, all kinds of things that we're going to be able to do through that. And then obviously show your course some love, and then you can see that Scott has already got some good testimonials as well. What I love about Scott is he's been around the game a long time. He won the Arizona Open. He's a great player. But look at his reviews: 20 handicap, 23 handicap, 20 handicap. This is what we're talking about. Who's our biggest pool of customers? Our biggest pool of customers are beginning golfers. And this doesn't necessarily put them in a category of, oh, well, Scott's a great player. He's been around for so long. He's not going to do a beginner player. Here we got 3 women with 20 plus handicaps that say Scott was extremely patient with me as I'm a fairly new golfer. I think that that's a huge testimonial, and that broadens your customer base tremendously. And that's what we're trying to do, is we're just trying to give the general public more information of who to go take lessons from and just availability. The other thing that's great about this is you have the ability to promote yourself through video. And so Scott's done a good job of putting a couple videos on there. As you can see, it doesn't leave the site. They can blow it up, and it shows your videos right there on your page, which is really cool. Again, this is, if you're big on YouTube, then these are double clicks on YouTube, so you can add to your YouTube clicks as well. And then here's just some of the different photos that Scott had. You can just kind of scroll through and put some different photos in there, whatever you want to do from that perspective. Again, you have complete control, and I'll just show you a quick dashboard of what that looks like. So I'll just pull up Scott's while it's here. And so once you sign up, you automatically get this dashboard, and you can see it's just very simple, point and click. Here's his data table, so anybody he brings in will be from that. So we just added this actually within the last 2 days, and so that's why we haven't updated his data table. But normally he would go in there and see all of his clients that he sent here with a list, and I can show you how that looks. But you would generate your QR code, you'd update your information. Everything's just point and click, very simple, easy to use. And then all of your, logos, you can link them, show some love. And then here's all of your different, lessons and perks and all of that different things that you can edit and do all these different things. Pretty simple and pretty easy. That was the whole goal, is to make it very easy to use. Now, with you guys being very, with a high tourism area there in Southern California, you do have the option to become a resort on our site as well. And this is just a great way, again, completely free, but it's a great way for you to put on your packages. So this is Pinehurst, and just for their Donald Ross package, this is what we can do for you guys as well. And so once you put the package on there, they can literally go in there, first name, last name, email, phone number, check in, check out, number of guests, number of players, single or double occupancy. Okay, I want to play number 7, number 5, and maybe number 2. And then I want to stay at the Holiday Inn. Maybe I want to stay at the Carolina or the Manor. And then I want to play the Cradle. And then I want to have access to Spa and Fitness Center. I hit submit. That goes directly to you as obviously a booking. And then you can literally go in and make those calls back to that customer and book that for you. Again, we don't charge anything for this service. This is completely free for you guys. All we're trying to do is get you guys to help us push these QR codes, generate as many reviews as possible, and allow us some perks to be able to create a more sustainable online site that you don't have to be afraid to send your customers to. Now, Golf Hub is launching in the next couple of days, and so I'll show you. We just put it in on the test site for our approval, but just to do a quick show of that, what time we at? 2:46. So I'll try to hurry. I don't want to be too long today. So I'll show you, we're just uploading this now. So if you guys love the camera, or you love to do a podcast, or you love to do blogs and write, these are awesome ways to do that. We're going to bring everything into one platform. As you can see, we have blogs, we have videos, and we have podcasts. These can all be, they just kind of shift through this. You can filter by top rated, views, date, category, all kinds of different ways that you can do this. The great thing about the video side is we don't just do a random video here and a random video there. We actually do your own show. So let's just say we went into this one. And as you can see, we give you a header. You can put your logo. It tells about the show. And then it has all the videos right here. But all of your episodes will live right there, which is really cool. So now, we know the Golf Channel is only so big. And honestly, the Golf Channel has done such a good job that literally, if I said, when's the last time that you heard about women's golf outside of the Golf Channel? Or when's the last time that you heard about anybody outside the top 10 outside of the Golf Channel? Well, we wanted to create a platform that we got the voice of you guys. We got the voice of the contributors around the world that love the game, that now people can come in and create their own show. Now you could do an episode every week and really build your notoriety from that. Just think about, as an instructor, what that could do. It's basically free marketing. And then we're going to pay you for having a popular show on our site, which is a really cool way of kind of rewarding those who put some time in from an effort standpoint of from adding content to our site. So that's going to be live in probably 3 to 4 days. And so it's very simple from your dashboard to just click Submit to Golf Hub. It'll take you right into your contributor dashboard, and that's where everything will live for your content and different things like that. So again, we're just, we actually consider you guys our customers. And I think that's something that makes us unique as well. Yes, the golfer is the one that we make money off of, but we realize that how important our relationship is with you. So you guys, we look for you guys to give us suggestions, changes. We had a instructor the other day say, hey, I would love for us to have the ability to do certified club fitter or club fitter, and kind of differentiate that. I've had people say, hey, I want to be listed as a PGA professional with my logo. So we changed that to where if you're a PGA member, you can click PGA member and it shows the logo outside of your image. So there's all kinds of different ways that we've taken the suggestions of you guys and made our site better. And that's really what we're excited about, because we work to make sure that we create you guys the best platform so we can send as much business to you as possible. And with that said, I want to announce, and this is actually the first time I've actually announced it publicly. Now, the reps know about it, but we are very excited to unveil an amazing giveaway this summer, which we think will drive a ton of traffic, not only through the site, but will drive a ton of revenue to you guys as well. So it's our brand new $25,000 giveaway. And what is cool is, if you took this flyer, you became a partner, we actually take your QR code and put it right here. So this is something that you could literally just sit on your countertop. Obviously, people are going to be interested in $25,000, which would drive traffic to the site on its own. And so anybody who signs up, whether it's free, paid, or monthly, that person would go into your database. So you would have their information. And what's great about it is they're going to qualify for eight finalists. We're going to fly 8 finalists out of all summer long contest that's going to come to Pinehurst. We're going to play Mid Pines and Pine Needles. So they're going to stay at the resort there. We're going to do a swag bag for them and their guests. And Holly Saunders has now came on as our official brand ambassador, our first brand ambassador. And so she'll be here. We're working on 3 more brand ambassadors that we're very, very excited about, that we're very close in getting. So it's going to be a tremendous giveaway all summer long. they're going to be doing, if any of you follow Holly, she has almost half a million followers on Instagram. So she's going to be promoting this all summer long. And then obviously our other ambassadors. What's also cool is she's in Vegas and she's going to be doing some member experiences. So we're going to be having her go into Southern California and Vegas, and we're basically going to bring in some of our members, and she's going to play golf with them. And hopefully it's at one of your guys' clubs, and we're going to showcase your club. We're going to videotape it. All these different things that we're just going to do, not only for our partners, but for members who join the site. Again, if the customer scans the QR code and becomes an annual member, because maybe they say, well, man, yeah, it's free to get into the contest, but if I sign up, I get these great perks all around Southern California. Well, guess what? You just made $12 off of because we put this $25,000 contest out. So if you bring me 10,000 people that sign up for this contest, one, you got 10,000 people in your database, and two is that makes you $120,000 in additional revenue on top of you guys receiving 100% of the revenue through the platform. So again, we are very excited about what this is going to do and the amount of people that we believe that's going to come to the site through this contest. And Holly is completely on board. We just shot our first podcast with her last week. And so we'll be announcing that this Friday. And I couldn't be more excited about what the future is of golfcritique.com. And we hope truly to become the best search engine in golf. So with that said, we got about 8 minutes left in the webinar. First of all, I want to thank Southern California PGA for putting this together. We are so appreciative of them, and we hope that the future is very bright in this great partnership. Ashley, obviously, we're excited to have her on board and going around and meeting with all of you guys. But I did want to give Ashley a couple seconds to say anything that she needs to say, and then open the floor for any questions that you may have.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, thank you so much for that. So real quick, I really just want to emphasize one thing that Jeremy had said, that you guys are the customers. So the facilities and the instructors are truly who we are working with. And so if you notice, even on the website, when you click on the website and open it, you're not looking at these, bright lights, flashing lights of join the membership, become a member. We really want you guys as the partner to come in and bring in the members. So you can really join through the site, but we don't want to push that. So we want you guys to bring in all of your customers, your clients, your students, and really help us grow here. There are so many layers to what we're doing here with Golf Critique that if you have any questions or, you want me to go through it with you, I'm here and I'm happy to come in and visit you at your facilities or walk you through or answer any questions that you have as well. So thank you so much, Jeremy. And Dave, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I just want to, on behalf of the SCPJ, thank the both of you again, and emphasize how awesome that giveaway is that you just introduced to everyone, Jeremy, and our members. If you've got fellow PGA members and associates that weren't able to attend the call today, this will be posted on our SCPJ YouTube channel, so you can go in and watch it then, and you're going to see a lot of great stuff from Golf Critique here in the future. Via email, social media from us. So keep your eye out. And as Ashley mentioned, if you have any questions, she is local. And I'm also here to help. If you reach out to me, I'll make sure to get you in touch with Ashley or Jeremy on whatever the question may be. So thank you both again. And thank you everybody for, attending our first partner preview, and looking forward for more of these to come.
Thank you so much. I'm excited. Oh, and by the way, if you want to send me any emails, it's ashley.huizing@golfcritique.com. So here to help in any way that I can.
Yeah, and I would like to say thank you as well. I know you guys are busy, and I really appreciate the attendance. And if anybody wants to reach out to me directly, feel free. My email is jeremy.lee@golfcritique.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. And again, we just love this game, and we love what the future holds for golfcritique.com and what we're trying to accomplish. And we hope that you see us as a true partner, and we look forward to seeing not only you guys claim all of your courses across Southern California, but also to create your teaching platform as well. Or if you have a resort, definitely create your resort. And hopefully you guys see a huge benefit to us for years to come. So again, thank you so much. Thank you to Southern California PGA. Dave, thank you for all that you've done. And we look forward to being a great partner through the future.
Yeah, thank you guys again. And to everybody, we'll email out their contact information that they just mentioned to you. And thank you guys again for being on here. Thank you to Bryce Seaver in our section office for the assistance with setting this up, and everyone enjoy the rest of your Thursday and the upcoming weekend.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.